What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tonyd2wild checking in once again, back in the building. Woo! Had to hit that Ric Flair one time. We back, baby. 2025 in full effect. This is our third video, but this is like our first pickup video of 2025. And January's been a slow month. It's going to be a slow month. They already took and delayed the shoe already, the Rookie of the Year, which is fine. We already did that video. And we also had, of course, the Black Cat that is dropping this upcoming Saturday. But we did get some things in recently over the break that I wanted to show you guys. And we got something brand new that's also releasing at the end of the month of January. So without further ado, sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and baby, let's go. First things up, I hit on these on the sneakers app. Now, y'all gonna be mad, but hey, it is what it is. Like, I was not really going crazy about these, but I was like, you know what? Let me just try to enter in and see. And one thing about the sneakers app that I've found out over time is that the more you buy, the better your chances are. It's almost a messed up algorithm, if you ask me, because if you're constantly trying on the hard stuff and you're not hitting on the hard stuff, then Nike's not seeing you as a consumer. But once you hit on something, I feel like you get better odds on stuff in the future. That is a hypothesis, that is a theory of mine. And if you want me to say, well, Tony, if I don't hit on nothing and I want to go off your theory, what could I do? You might got to start buying small things like socks and tees and little things here and there to kind of get the algorithm going in your favor. Now, as I stated before, this is not 100% proven fact, but what I've noticed is I've made some small purchases on all white Air Force Ones and some socks in the past. And then since then, I have hit on numerous pairs of sneakers down the pipeline of recently after having a humongous gap of taking L's. Basically, like one of the biggest last W's that I had was the off-white Blazer. And I'm talking about the 10, right? This was the one that dropped the Blazer of the first additional 10. But then I ended up getting the undefeated Nike Dunk Lows, a couple of pairs of the Dornbeckers, the Thunder 4s, a Blazer Mid Pro Club, which was this really generic, Nike Air Zoom 95, bought a pair of baby Jordan 8s, bought a pair of retro Cherry 12s, and then boom, hit on the Dornbecker 3s, hit on the Dornbecker ACGs. Then I ended up hitting on the Kobe Reverse Grinch. Then I hit on, of course, the Jordan 4 Reimagined Breads, which were still all pretty easy to get. But then fast forward to of recently, we picked up these right here. The Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott Dark Mocha. Now, these are nice, bro. I like them. I like them. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I was just trying, bro. I was just like, you know what? Let me try. I didn't buy them to resell them. I didn't buy them to flip. I didn't even think I was gonna hit on the shoe. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to at least attempt to grab it and go off that. Now, if you guys do know me, I am a sucker for brown sneakers and mocha sneakers. Now, this is an extremely dark mocha, as stated before, dark brown shoe that is, and it's nice. It's definitely not one of the best, but it's definitely nice and definitely something a little bit different to add into the arsenal. I did get rid of my all black Phantom joints because I liked them, but it was something about the white stitching that had bothered me over time and made me want to end up getting rid of them. So that's that. I hated it. Me and my wife both own pairs. She loves her pair. I just didn't care too much for mine. But we also have, of course, the additional set of pink laces, and if I can get this to sit right here, you know, boom. Now, the reason why I'm even mentioning all this, right, because I could see some comments, oh, you have another set of laces. I could see some comments like, man, why you buying these, man? You could have let someone better hit them, you know, like, look, in my hand, well, not even that. Bro, I didn't know I was gonna win, so sue me, okay? And at the end of the day, if I wanna buy the shoe and I spend my money and I get it fair and square, not bought it or backdoored, and I want to put my name in on a sneakers app and I hit and win, I can do what the hell I want to do with my shoes at the end of the day. You feel me? With that said, I'm kind of debating on where I want to do, if I want to keep these, if I want to let them go, if I want to trade them for something. That is something that's still kind of up in the air because this was not something on my December pickup list, but it did end up happening. So with that said, I'm not mad, of course. I'm pretty sure y'all would know that. It is a nice shoe overall, and it is like a definitely rough suede, or I would almost say almost a leather that feels almost distressed, with a sort of brush to give it an appeal of distressed leather almost going in toward that suede, or more, I would say like a nubuck. But it's definitely nice, a nice color overall. But the colors almost blend in too much that it's hard to tell what it is. It got the janitor Zuper kind of look going on. But to each its own, definitely a dope Travis Scott, but on the low side of my favorite Jordan 1 lows to have come out from the Travis Scott, in my humble opinion. I'm keeping it a buck, you feel me? Then we got, of course, the Jordan 3 Black Cat. Now, the review on these are live, and we did show these already. We've already reviewed them. The reason why I'm bringing them out, because of course they are releasing this week, and I wanted to talk about that and give you guys, get you guys' opinion. But also, we picked up pairs for the family. So this is the GS version right here and how they'll be coming. This is for Nikki, size 4Y. Make the jokes, think, you can say, oh, I thought those were yours, Tony, with your baby feet. But yeah, this is the 4Y version. They look nice. I like the shape overall on these as well. They kind of got the very similar shape to that of the men's version, so they got it all. And the quality looks very, very nice on the GS version as well. The retail on these are gonna be $150. And then the toddler version is gonna be $75, which we have right here. These are a 8C. My son currently is like a 3C right now, so it's gonna be a very long time till we get there. But I wanted them to have, these are definitely gonna be shoes that we're gonna have in our collection for a very long time. They're gonna age like wine. They're not gonna get dirty. So I wanted to get something that, he can really rock and appreciate and move around in with, and we can get our, family photo shoots when the time sees fit. But these are 75. These look nice as well. Quality's good. They're Jordan 3 toddlers, so you expect what you gotta expect. You're not gonna see all the same exact detail that you see on the GS or men version, but it is there for you if you wanna get it. But full family size run on the Jordan 3s, and it is happening over here in the 2wild lair. And we got some big things coming up with the 2wild family. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. Then, last but not least, we have a shoe that not many people have talked about, but I like a lot, the Jordan 5 Earth. Now, the Jordan 5 Earth is set to release on January 22nd for a retail price point of $200. Bam! Now, initially, these were mocked up as a whole different entire shoe, but since then, of course, this is what we are getting for the Earth itself. And the Earth is actually a women's release. This will be a women's release. This is a size 10.5, which is the equivalent to a size 9 in men's. And they did bring it all the way out, though, for the overall shape of the shoe to give us that original old school OG shape of the Jordan 5. And I honestly like this colorway a lot. Like, I think this is a dope colorway and a unisex colorway, even though it is marked as a women's at a men's price, but they put the women's label, as I always stated before, to just check off a box. We can argue about that, but I'd rather leave that in 2024. If you don't get what I'm saying, Travis Scott made the Canaries, or a couple different, not Canaries, but a couple of different women exclusive, the Black Olives, but he was wearing them. A Ma Maniére, all their shoes are women labeled Jordans, but they're men's clothing. The A Ma Maniére clothing that goes with the Jordan 3s that they drop, they're men labeled clothes. It's really weird. They make men clothing, but women's shoes. I think it's for everybody. I've said it before. It's not like women should definitely get involved, but I feel like they're playing the ladies out there by making them pay men prices when they could just be paying the GS price like that right there on that Black Cat. We'll say that for another video, but these are women labeled, women released, Jordan 5 Earth, and I like the colorway overall. It is marked as a Earth / metallic gold sail. Now the brown itself, I guess they don't really, is the brown called the Earth? Is that what it is? Because of course you have the gold metallic on the tongue, which is like almost close to like a patent leather. It's not a patent leather though. It's like a leather with like a metallic shine to it. It's the best way to put it. But it does have what seems to be almost like a coating going on. To be honest, bro, these are a logo away to becoming a Travis Scott Jordan 5 that would instantly sell out and everybody would want them. Me personally, I like the shoe. I like this colorway. I think these are extremely dope. I like the brown and metallic that they utilized here. I think it's sexy and it's something different. I told y'all before, we got brown mochas. I love brown sneakers. I've always liked brown as a colorway itself. It's just a elegant, sexy, it's mature. It's a very nice colorway that I've always appreciated when it comes to sneakers and clothing, apparel, all the above. But with that said, these will be releasing on the 22nd. We are in the Year of the Snake. There are some other Year of the Snake shoes dropping in later half of January as well. So this is one of the last shoes releasing of January. We have, of course, as stated before, the Jordan 3 Black Cat releasing on, what is that? Is it the 7th or the 8th or something? Is this Saturday? The 11th, right? It's the 11th. Releasing on the 11th. And then we have, of course, these Year of the Snake 11s, Year of the Snake 1s. We did have the Rookie of the Years, but those then got pushed back, I think, all the way to like March or something. So very wild. But overall, these are very nice. I think, of course, these are going to sit. I don't see these like going crazy or none of that, but it is still worth noting. It's still worth showing. We show bricks. We show heat, hype. We show general release. It don't matter. We don't discriminate over here at the end of the day. But let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section on this particular shoe. We will be doing a full-on in-depth review on this one, so stay tuned. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.